Okay, everybody, welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Remake, specifically. We need to get ourselves into this prison area and figure this shit out, chat. I feel like I can see the end of the game on the horizon. I know that we still have plenty left to do, but I feel like this is now entering into the downward spiral into the end. Thousands of saves, please. Does it tell you how many times I've saved? I don't know if it does. Maybe it will at the end. But I like this when you see, like, 929, 935, 939, 942, 948, 1002. It's like the fucking save every 5 minutes. Saving itself is fine, but the file amount makes me nervous. Well, I mean, you can only do so many saves. Game only allows so many anyway, so it's not like it can get any worse. Also, Jeppo said, Mail, hi, I'm fucking really, really tired. For what it's worth. Which we were just talking about in the pre-stream. Work has been running me ragged this week. I don't know how that's going to affect me in a horror setting. I feel like I might be just, like, too sleepy to be scared. So we'll see how that goes. Also, Lard, welcome in. Lard says, fuck, I'm tired as well. Yep. We're all tired. Let's all go to sleep. Alright. Well, we got here last time. We picked up a map, I'm pretty sure. There is a hunting rifle inside a locker that I cannot get to. Ammo-wise, we have quite a bit of shotgun bullet. We've got a decent amount of handgun. We have, I'm pretty sure, a reasonable amount of, how the fuck, what's the menu button? I don't want to press Y, I think that's heal. That's memos. That just goes to this. What's the menu button? That's aim. That's quick turn. That's melee. That's reload. That's backstep. That's flashlight. The hell's the menu button? See, I told you I wasn't going to play that. That'd be... That's his main menu on start. Well, that's... No, inventory on back. It does not... It's not showing me my health, though. Oh, fucking had to go up. Chat, I'm really tired. We have 18 syringes and 18 health drinks. We're doing fine. What's the map button? Up on the D-pad, okay. It's all coming back to me now. It's not. So, yeah, we're here. We're in the armory. We just came from the canteen. I guess we'll go into the chapel first, shall we? Let's go look. Let's go check everything out. We're in the prison. What's the worst that could happen? That's run. So what's to my left there? Oh, the left is the chapel. I be drinking drinks when I want to open my map. Guys, if I was in Silent Hill, I think I wouldn't be believing in God anymore. Tell you that much. I'll be like, nah, he can't be real, because this fucking place exists. What is this? This is the weirdest confessional booth I think I've ever seen. It's like Iron Maiden fucking confessional. What is this? A little drinky. Little drinky for James. No, it's a weight. Where did it even come from? Up there? Solidarity and tiredness, yeah. Remember getting annoyed if I accidentally save on a new slot and then there was no way to get rid of it. Mail, what are we up to with James? What do you mean, Jeppo? You can see what I'm doing. I'm in a prison that apparently is also a church. Well, I said pensioners. The prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know, and so they dream blissfully, the sinners that they are. But no matter how foul and loathsome one's existence may be, human nature... human nature abides. The dude abides. Let me tell you about Jesus. Alright, well, I guess we got a syringe for 2 bullets and a weight. Not that bad. And guess what we do, chat? Guess what we do? You know it. Fuck was it? Fuck was that? I heard a great quote from Jimmy Carr today. God is the name to a blanket people put over a mystery to give it shape. It's a pretty good one. As a dude as priest, the dude does indeed abide. 7.8k to go, Mail. I'm getting so close. Damn. That's like a couple of streams away, dude. Wait, is there a... I hear a fella. I hear a fella where there wasn't previously a fella being heard. That door there. Where does that go? Like, does that go into one of these other maps? Is that just a locked door? Should I check it? That's a locked ass door. We're finally getting Yakuza on the channel. Yeah, friendly reminder. I know you know, but just a reminder that it isn't like I spent my points, suddenly I have Yakuza now. The hornless ox. The hornless ox sleeps at night in the moonlit shield. Sorry, it's just a sort of... sounds like the sort of shit it would be in like a spooky horror game. Complete nonsense. It's very dark. area. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that. I like there to be light. I feel like they're trying to get me to pull the switch and then like run and pull another switch, and I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of just want to check all of these at my own pace. I really don't like that noise. Like, what is that noise? Where it's going like... Walk it. Konami, call me. If you want me to do some voices for Silent Hill 1 Remake. Oh, it's not really Konami, I suppose, is it? It'd be Bloober. I just ignored them. I found the switches irritating. I mean, is it like a... if I go and do it once, all the lights will be on situation? I wonder. No. Then, in that case, I don't even know what the fuck they're for. Frankly. Can't switch them anymore on if one is activated. I don't know what that means. Only one switch at a time. Right, but what... like, what's the benefit of actually turning them on, then? Now, does it do anything? Is it a puzzle? Why would I do this? What was the point in that? Gives a short burst of light. Oh. Does seem pretty fucking pointless, doesn't it? As much as I do like my light. If it's just like for a quarter of a second you can have some light. The more you hang in the prison, the more monsters show up? Why? Why'd they do that? Why is my controller rumbling like crazy? I think that's quite true. I found more mannequins showed up the more I did. It's a for-profit prison. You say it's fucked, mate? Ain't that the truth? This cell is to be cleaned up by Tuesday. Make sure you get the cons to do it by then. Previous tenant has been moved to death row as per the warden's order. Who do you reckon the previous tenant was, chap? Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. This music's fucking crazy. It's like trumpets and shit. Okay. That's half the prison done. Or this bit done. You know what that means? Damn fucking right, I'm gonna go save again. Didn't even get hit once. Johnny Cash for not singing country songs. Well, they were like, you're only allowed to sing country songs. That sounded like right on top of me. I reckon it's in that cell. I dodged that. That's horseshit. I did a backward step, chat. I think the craziest thing for me so far in this remake is just how fucking powerful the mannequins are. Like, I don't remember them being by far and away like the worst enemy to deal with. They seem way more like athletic. They're just so agile now. I'll count the legs, I guess. Yeah. These switches are actually kind of fucking annoying. I will say one thing, chat. This area already seems very, very dilapidated. It's making me wonder if we are actually going to have otherworld prison, or if it's just this. It was just this in the original 2. Hey, little shit. Chat, the fuck is that noise outside? Oh, it's him. You get back up? That was that! My friendo is going to be a bit late, and I have time wizarded an hour from now as my new ETA. Or ETD. Pastry's new estimated time of something. Morbo, welcome. Well, now I feel like I need to go around here and have a look what the fuck's going on around here, because someone just like fucking sprinted past that door. You do Thanksgiving on account of the Bayou wife. More malicious. The Bayou wife. Shit. How did I get away with that? Is it him? Did he sprint past the door? I don't feel like those guys usually move that fast. Starting to think that Toffle might be right, and there might have been like another mannequin spawned at some point and just fucking legged it. Or whatever. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep going back and making saves. No, we used to years ago. It also gives me a chance to catch up with chat. Finn, welcome. Howdy. We used to years ago, but one year we made like $100 worth of food and no one showed up. People said they would, had before. This one year just didn't. Was very upset. He regretted, so stopped doing it. I don't know if that's the case, that someone not experiencing James's delusions is seeing James do. Is he paddling in the lake, swinging a piece of wood around, grunting? That would be very funny. So you're saying, well, I've got this one and I can't turn this one on. Wait. Or maybe I turned the other one off. How you doing, Finn? Well, I hope. Right, that's some sort of like staircase. That technically leads back into the other bit. Like, this is a loop now. A loop day, if you will. And then this is like another exit to the yard. And another staircase. So that goes down. To there. Yard seems like a big area. Let's go see who I'm allowed in there. Well, yard seems real fucking dark, doesn't it? Oh, there's a save here. I mean, I'll save over that one. I didn't do anything. Don't forget to leave out a tin of barbecue beans or Bayou wife will steal all the batteries in your house. Also, hang on. It's a bit of an unhinged sentence if you don't know what any of those things are. Me and said friendo are doing Fakesgiving, which is a thing we made up where we get gobblers from Wawa and watch planes, trains, and automobiles. What the fuck is a gobbler from Wawa? Do pray tell. Okay, so, right. Well, this sure is a big empty space. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Motherfucker, why it make horse noise? Hang on, right. Wawa is a convenience store. Wawa equals goose in Ojibwa, Native American tribe. Okay. So you answered half of the query. Gobbler is a special hoagie? Hoagie is a sub/hero. Hero? I mean, I've heard of it being called a sub. I'd say, like, hero or whatever doesn't make... I don't know what the fuck that is. Sandwich. Winner heart, rating of a party free, welcome in. How was the last caretaker? Hope you had a good time. Thank you very much for the raid. I'm currently being haunted by a horse. Told Mrs. Mulder you'll buy your wife floor. She loves it. Pull ye but once on a rope frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tails. Think upon each sin. Or let blind fate choose. Just let the judgment begin. I like how James goes, Well, there ain't no people here. And that ain't gonna work, is it? Fucking ghost horse. Fuck off. I'm pretty sure this is where you fight 2 pyramid heads. Isn't it? Chat, what did I do? I'm assuming I don't have everything I need to do this. Is what's happening? Or am I just opening doors? I could also be just opening doors. Because that's the headless serpent. And now maybe I can go through the headless serpent door. Perhaps. So if I was to put this here, I might be able to go through the boar door. No. One cannot simply walk into the boar door. Okay, well. I think I've about had enough of being haunted by the ghost of Seabiscuit. So let's go ahead and save again. I'll be back. Found an ore rig yesterday, got it running today, made some nice diesel and petrol for all of our exploration needs. Very nice. The gobbler is a hoagie for the potentially turkey, mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce, gravy, corn, etc. I don't like the sound of that. Never had a gobbler before, neither has she, so we might die tonight, I don't know. There's a lot of things in a third person that swap out one of the potatoes for something with a bit of crunch, yeah. I don't dislike potato at all, like mashed potato. I like mashed potato. I don't like the idea of it in a sandwich. Or a, you know, sorry, a hoagie. But I really don't like the idea of it with, like, even more potatoes on top of the potato. Like, potato with some more potato and the potato sounds like a real fucking bad time, as far as I'm concerned. Where does the headless serpent door go to? Is it maybe that one? Can't be that. That's downstairs. I guess we could just go find out. You have it toasted. Might be a lot. Might be a suicide pact. We just don't realize yet. That'd be a real fucking sad way to go, pastry, I'm not gonna lie. How did pastry die? Well, they ate too much sandwich. She died having it. The hell was that? That fucking thing just climbed up the wall. She died having a gobbler from Wawa. Chat. You saw it, right? You saw the thing that fucking like climbed all the way up the wall? What you mean? I think you know exactly what I mean, pastry. What the fuck is going on? Okay, what happened? Why are they now doing this? Why are they malfunctioning? A reminder to all guards, effective immediately, this is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator's maintenance manual. We all remember what happened last time. There was a spike, though I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. We will not have another incident. Oh boy. Well, let's go see what these guys are all about. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Don't know why that's in my head. It's gonna jump at me. Feel it. Yep. Holy sh... Okay, okay. Okay, little fella. Okay, come on now. Come down. Get down here. Get down here. Where are you? There you go. There you go. I do think they're a little squishier, though. I think you might be right. Alright, well, let's pull this for a little bit of additional light, shall we? Just a tad. I like how it's just, man, mannequins are tough, but at least I'm better at fighting them now. Oh, they can be on walls now. Yeah, why are the mannequins the main character in Silent Hill 2? Chat? Okay. Can I open this? Come back here! Come back here! Stop it! Stop malfunctioning. Because of the iconic movie Mannequin starring James Spader and Kim Cattrall. Never heard of that movie in my life. Mannequin. I've heard of Kim Cattrall as well. Who I don't know who that is. Who's James Spader? We'll be together soon. Do I still have my picture of my wife? Doesn't that get like weird over time in this game? My wife. No, she seems fine. What about the letter? Doesn't that like end up having nothing on it? Or something in the original? MaelstromALPHA, great actor, boss on Legal, original Stargate secretary. Who was he in original Stargate? Oh, the right. Yeah, okay, the scientist guy. The smart one. Not MacGyver. Chat, where'd he go? Ah! Chat, where'd he go? Little shit. Yeah, I hit you so hard you're in the floor now. How's that feel? Early career, the suave guy in later life just fucking intimidating as hell. His voice is like a delicious gobbler from Wawa. Not seeing him in much of anything. Then again, as we know, chat, I have probably watched as many movies in my lifetime as you have probably watched in a single year. And that's directed at most people in this chat, probably. Right, I can't say I'm really scared of the spider fellas anymore. I think they're going to, like, make me jump plenty, but they're kind of just funny. Whoop! Ha-ha! You little shit! Go to bed! See all for the experience. Can't believe you become all for the Maelstrom. Hang on, Maelstrom has seen 3 movies and 2 of them are Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What about anime movies? Well, if you ask people who like movies, do anime movies count? They usually say no. And I say, well, that seems like horse shit. And they say, well, I don't know the same. If it's a movie, it's a movie. I agree. But I've had this conversation with many people who are like, I can't believe you don't watch movies. And I'm like, I do watch movies. It's just, like, a lot of them are anime movies. And they're like, yeah, they don't count. I'm talking about, like, normal movies. I do like this save point. What I don't like is the fact that my controller hasn't stopped rumbling in the last, like, 30 minutes, so now my hands are numb. Like, can we, like, stop, please? Why does it need to rumble the whole fucking time? I feel like I'm gonna get fucking Parkinson's or something. Safety instructions. Power transfer levels. Green, maintenance level used to test for its use. Yellow, optimal level maintained for safe operation. Red, danger level, do not operate. Oh my god, it stopped rumbling, chat. Wait, was that not good? He turned off our prison! Now I'm mad! And now the controller's gonna rumble again forever. Medium weight. Oh, I see. I get to, like, leave through there now, huh? Wait, so then... I couldn't... Did I go to that witness checkpoint? Chat. Where that question mark was on the map, did I go there? Or did I not go there? Just let me... it's just, more than anything, stop the fucking controller rumbling for a bit while I just read some of the chat. Spirit Away is a movie. I agree. Like, some co-workers went to see Downton Abbey movie recently and asked if I want to go. I said I've never seen the show. They said never mind. Won't make sense. I guess it's still a movie, but it's kind of alienating. You would consume a bunch of other media to get it. Well, that's been like a thing in anime as well, right? Is like... they'll do, like, the series and stuff or whatever, and then they'll finish off, like, a smaller arc that wouldn't make much sense to be a full season or whatever as a movie. So, yeah, I get that. Like, you need to watch the previous material to really, like, understand it. I kind of don't hate that, in a sense, because, like, as someone who doesn't watch a lot of movies anyway, why would I go watch Downton Abbey the movie if I didn't fucking care about Downton Abbey the film or the TV show? But I get it if you like want to go somewhere with all your friends or whatever. It's a bit weird. Genuinely love Downton Abbey. It's my guilty pleasure. Big tough man who doesn't cry when Buy Your Wife makes him eat broccoli. Spirit Away is mainly his favourite movie, and that other one, Ponyo. Glad Buy Your Wife includes vegetables in the main course. Skater, yeah. It's fine when it's called something the movie, because then you kind of know what to expect. Like, oh, I need to know what this is before going in. Morbo's wife says she knows Wawa and the Gobbler but hasn't had one, now she wants one. Going by this logic, the direct-to-video Disney movies, they are technically movies. As someone who grew up on them, I feel they're just Disney movie with a TV show budget. Well, that's just like a low-budget film. That exists. Are they just like all down there, stomping around, being generally a nuisance? Alright, that guy has to go down away from me. That's important. The mannequin is fine to, like, getting close. I can just fight at melee. Never mind, the mannequins run off. One on the other side of that door also. Uh-oh, hello. It's like fucking Scooby-Doo. What's going on? Get over here. Alright, cheating shit. Alright. Oh, this sucks. Alright, sorry, we're gonna have to use a syringe in a minute. Fucking, what is this range? James! Are you fucking stupid? You got a dent in your head? Step in, man! Why does he sometimes step in, sometimes he just swings on the spot? Like that. This is fine. Stepping in, doing all the swinging. It's great. I don't think... I don't feel that scared anymore, chat. Because there's too many enemies. Kind of been through this before. I think this game might have too much combat in it. I think, for the most part, it's very good. However, I do think there are entire sections, such as what we're doing right now, where I think less is more. I've had to do so much fighting here now that I'm just kind of like, well, whatever. I think if they'd have made loads of noises and creepy stuff had happened, you know, and they made me like slowly walk back through here again and a couple of enemies like attacked me, that would have been scarier than the amount of fighting. Hang on. Favorite part? Neil, welcome in, by the way. Legs, indeed. My favourite part of Romeo and Juliet is when young Flora was forced to read two of the largest monologues in the classroom. I hate Shakespeare because of school. Either because we had to, like, read it, like, forced to read it when I didn't want to, when I wasn't interested, or because we had to do it in plays. So, I feel you on that. Did watch Mufasa, and while I did appreciate it, recognizing Lion King 2 exists, I still hated it. I mean, the movie sucks. When I was alluding to a part that was a bit too long, this was it. But I think you got it down better. It's not so long so much as it is too much combat. Yeah. Gonna love Silent Hill F then. Well, maybe I will, because... as a man who doesn't want to be scared, for the most part, if it's lots of combat, I don't find it all that scary. Like, there's a bit of unease. Is that a nurse? What'd you do? Chat, what does a nurse do? Why are they in prison? Hey! Would you... chat, hello? No. think I turned my light off in the middle of fighting and was like, what? Where am I? Also, she took way too many shots in the leg. I was hoping she would go down, but she didn't. Yeah, like, this atmosphere is very tense. I mean, if you're not gonna come and attack me, I'm just gonna ignore you for now. I already feel like I might have kind of figured them out to some degree, chat. Which is to say, I think you can ignore them for a lot of the time, and then as soon as you hear them make a noise, you need to dodge. Because at some point they're gonna make the noise and jump at you. I'll give Bloober this. This is their first time doing, first time at proper combat. They did a pretty good job, way better than the Homecoming devs. I mean, the combat's good. It's just there's too much of it. Oh, I think I got him. Wait, is that not enough for you to want to come fight me, buddy? Fine, I'll keep ignoring you then. Love that. I love that for both of us. We could just, like, get this fucking fight out of the way, if you wanted. So I can stop having my hands go numb from all of the fucking vibration. It's still going, chat. The vibration is still going. It's insane. Like, was this also Bloober's first time finding the vibrate on the controller button? You have to attack me at some point, enemy. Just get the fuck down here. Idiot. Listen, nights are long at Bloober HQ. They need some entertainment somehow. Quick, press the vibrate button again. It's really funny. Is there another one? Oh, and another one. Where'd the other one go? Where'd you fuck off to? He must have gone around that corner. $4 months to go. James sloshed his way through the prison full of Schrodinger's piss. The alarm blared like a baboon who caught their scrotum in a car door. Oh my god. It's just non-stop. This fucking vibration. Wait, where did you get up? Where did the other little fella fucking go? Where did you piss off to? Yeah, this does seem like it's going to be going on for quite a while, doesn't it? Execution, DR88 report, prisoner E662, age 23, male, method, electrocution, witnesses 0. Note to medical staff, during last night's execution, the prisoner, assumed to have been disabled, simply stood up and approached the chair without any assistance. Oh, the vibration stopped. From now on, take utmost care when reviewing the prisoner's medical history. Guards need to be made aware of how capable the prisoners are in order to avoid any incidents. And the vibration's back. Armory key? Ooh! Yes, indeed. James is like, I won't go back in. So what we got? Toilets? Toilets are never scary in a Silent Hill game, chat. Never, ever. Nothing scary ever happens in the toilets. Not in these ones, at least. In the center of Silent Hill lies the town's major tourist attraction, Toluca Lake. There's a darker side to this scenic, beautiful reservoir. What may seem a bread-and-butter local ghost story you've heard time and time again, in this case rings surprisingly true. One fateful fog-bound November day in 1918, a tourist cruiser called Little Baroness has set sail, never to dock again. That's the one from, Silent Hill Arcade? Silent Hill Arcade. Silent Hill Arcade. Everyone, sing it with me. This is the best game in the series. Eat a dick, Bluebird. Newspaper articles reporting the event contained no details of the ship's disappearance despite an extensive police search. Neither a single fragment of the ship nor the remains of the passengers of the crew have been recovered. In 1939, an even more bizarre incident has taken place. Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands stretch out towards the boats that pass overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. Why did you bring this note back? Eat a dick. It's very funny. It makes me laugh because Flower's utter hatred of it. That man really doesn't like Silent Hill Arcade. And then suddenly... suddenly we're in the other world. Okay, right is hunting rifle. Understood. Let's take stock of how we're doing ammo-wise and health-wise, shall we? Hunting rifle has 9 bullet. It's not bad. This is going to be a boss gun. Shotgun has... oops. Well, handgun has 68. Shotgun has... ooh, nearly like 40. I'll be honest, chat. I'm, like, not for, you know, not 100% sure. But we may be getting close to the point where I can start using shotguns in regular fights. There's going to be a point where our shotgun ammo might overtake our handgun ammo. Right, I'm going to use this as an opportunity, chat, to go for a break. Go get a snack and go grab another drink. Also, I think when we come back, we're probably going straight out to the scales, I would imagine. So that we can maybe open the hornless ox or the eyeless boar doors. We also never checked that staircase that maybe takes us down to the basement, or maybe to here? I actually don't know. Maybe to here? I'm not sure where that staircase goes, frankly. We could just go to nothing, for all I know. Alright, well, whatever. I think we did just save, but I'm going to do it again. And then, yes, we will continue on after the break. Enjoy the clips in the meantime, folks. Enjoy your Wawa and the Goober, or whatever the fuck you said, and I'll see y'all in a bit. I'll read that when I come back.
This looks like it's almost certainly gonna fuck with me in some way. It's not gonna be healthy. Can I get around it? Like that? That'll work, right? Oh, motherfucker. Oh, get me off of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. I don't want to be in there anymore. No! Either put me in the hole or stop! Corby! Stop it! Please! I can't, it won't stop! Get me in there then! One or the other! Oh, motherfucker, it still didn't even go in. No!
The sentry! Oh my god, no, it's 1 to 5! Oh no! Oh Jesus!
Climb the tree! He's fucking walking back!
Oh, he knows!
What
Oh
the
no!
fuck?
Oh no! Oh no!
Neil, I gotta drag you in. I was watching that. Neil, did you upgrade those weapons?
Oh yeah.
Monkey. Pimp. Pimp. Strutting.
This is about your father, isn't it?
No, it's not, dude. How dare you say that? Oh no! 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 Okay, alright, I'm good. I've got the fucking souls. I'm fine. Holy shit! Oh my god, I shit myself! Oh, fuck me! Oh! 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 Oh my lord, that was not okay.
Just hard. Like, terrifyingly hard.
We are heroes, so obviously we can and will help.
He looks like he's been squished.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't want to do that. Do I have to do that?
Help! The miners are trapped in the mine. Can you help me? Please save them. Oh, I'm gonna get fired for this.
What the fuck, Amy? Are you the fucking Joker? The fuck was that?
All right, Amy. Time to
Can't you do these quicker? Oh! Oh! It's like his face exploded. You're fucking damn right that's happening. Oh my god. Is he okay?
Yeah, come.
We're coming to you. The love story continues. Here I come.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm dizzy.
It's me, John Cat, here to give you some friendly meows and tell you everything is going to be okay.
Stacking up the rewards. Oh, look at that boy. He's sleepy. I feel that.
Oh, God. Can I do the trick here with him? Oh, God, he's gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna kill me on these stairs. Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god! You son of a bitch, Ornstein!
The god of the Arkans, the god you're seeking! She's a right bitch! I hate that bitch! Of course it seems! The Arkans never refer to their god or their enemy, the Brood, by name. Oh god! Sorry about that. Speaking of the Arkans, I want to talk to your friend, the Guardian. Bring him here!
We are here.
Did you open the door?
Can you show us a Oh god!
Alright.
What?
Oh, what?
What? Where did Rob just go?
Rob disappeared. I think he's been taken to the Bovins, guys.
But we're from where?
And I'm detecting slight
Never, ever do I want to go into VR horror again. Notice how that never became an extra life incentive in the future. Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Is this door still... Yeah, okay. MaelstromALPHA, you're a big brave boy man with nothing to prove. Where's that sound coming from? Yeah, I think the thing with like VR is it's just too fucking real. Not like I'm playing a VR game and like the setting looks too realistic, but like just being in there is like 7 degrees of pants shittingly more scary than I'm comfortable with. Basically. It's too immersed. Like, I'm too immersed when it's in horror. I still think you should play Half-Life Alyx on Steam. I genuinely think I would struggle. Because I think the second a head crab jumps at me, that headset's going off my head. Okay, well that's Boarhead. Y'all hear that scream? I like it when James makes the very manly hitting an enemy noise that he makes. But he goes, "Ugh!" Because it makes me feel like we probably would make the same noise. You know? I can relate. Boarhead is best. Morbo do like Boarhead. Well, here's the question, Morbo. I know you like boars, but does a boar head not imply that, like, the boar is Sans body? Is that not, like, boar on boar violence? And then does that not, like, become a problem? Any more for any more? It is bad to take when they own. Bad to take when they own. They said they own. When one does own, the other can't take. But I cannot own. Should the warden take? No, he shouldn't own again. I will take. I will own. Oh, thank God they had a literacy plan here. You want to read about Jesus? Rob's slam poetry. I'm just sad Rob didn't read my message in his chat yesterday, where I was like, I thought, quite amusingly calling him out for the way he reads a message that you have put in the chat like you're an idiot. Because he read it wrong. Where Rob looks at a message that you put in the chat and goes, You skateboard on a Tuesday? What the fuck? And you're like, no, Rob, it says, can you check if you're, like, in tomorrow at work or something? And he'll be like, oh, sorry. You go, Rob, you son of a bitch. Why did you react as if I'm, like, fucking insane? I wonder if that's just the world he lives in, though, you know? Like, for Rob, we're all just saying, like, absolutely fucking unhinged shit. All day long. That you can't decipher. Ooh. Do like another save room. A key for cell block D. Where is cell block D? Oh, over there. Guys, you can't do this with the music and the rumbling. I'm in a safe room, okay? Trying too hard. Disruption reported. C-104 yelling about C-777 haunting him. Claims bars can't hold him. Sick bars. Administered sedative to C-140. Perform precautionary search of C-777 cell, D5. No traces found of the prisoner leaving his cell unsupervised. Recommended further psychiatric evaluation of C-140. C-140 and C-77 missing from their cells. Alarm raised. Search in effect. Update. Bathroom door barred from inside. Efforts made to get them open. We don't hear anything from the other side. And he wrote that all with 2 cigarettes. Impressive. He read my... or where he reads a message that is meant to be a joke, yeah. He read my stuff 98 years after the corresponding situation. He's like, what? You dumbass? Like, it made sense at 6 p.m, yeah. Bless him. I've spoken to him before about getting him set up with a... There's a service you can get. Why can't I open this door? Is there something on the other side? There's like it's like a browser thing. You kind of just like log in or whatever and leave it running at the same time, and it will do text to speech for you, and you can obviously, like, you know, route it so only you can hear it. Like I said, I don't think I'm scared of these guys anymore. Now I'm just kind of like annoyed by them. Because I want to kill them, and they keep fucking leaving. Like, fight me. For fuck's sake. There's more healing items in the fucking jail than there was in the hospital. Oh, I will make that Rob's problem 1000%. I will cause issues. 77777. Yeah, but you know, like, obviously outside of what I've just said now, the idea was that he didn't need to even like tell anyone that that was a thing. It would just be like in his ear. I can try both and still not know what's going on. It's okay, pastry, you try. That's all that matters. Where the fuck does this go? Okay, well, I guess we're not fighting then. I say at this point, it's just kind of like, alright then. Like, I would have fought him, but I guess we're not doing that. I want to make sure that shows as being open on my map. So we need to go check all of that cell block D, I guess. Thanks for telling us, Mael. Well, I mean, he hasn't done it, so... You're just going to be in his chat typing 777 and he's going to be like, what? Right, I'm just going to make another save here. Before we go into the D block, because I feel like it's probably going to have another wait in there and everything might like kick off when we go in there. I am suddenly understanding why there was so much noise downstairs now, though. Because, like, it was counting all the enemies up here. Chat, you've seen how I play horror games, like, over the years, you know? You have a good understanding, I would say, at this point of how, like, I function with horror. I tend to fight everything. I know that survivor horror isn't usually entirely designed around fighting everything. Oftentimes they want you to run. Fighting proves brave. It's not even that. It's not even that I want to, like... It's not even that I want to be like, look how brave I am, I can fight all the monsters. It's like, if I fight it, it's gone. And then I won't have to, like, deal with it. So, these enemies are just annoying. They're just pissing me off now. Like, they're kind of funny, so I forgive them for it a little bit. But all they really serve to do is, like, not fight me a whole bunch. And scuttle around, so it's like, I just fucking fight me, man. Prison tunnel bros! Wait, no. Wait a minute. I'm hearing word from our sponsors that this is a bad idea. I mean, there's got to be something going on in here, right? This is... Oh, it's a padded cell. With a shiv in it. Shiv key? Where does shiv key go? Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Now it's too late. I'm going for a walk. Clever boy, here's your reward. I'm going to pay a visit to my friend. We could both use a bath. C4 seems to be circled, so I'm assuming that's probably where it goes. I'm assuming that's the two prisoners. Did I not take note of that memo that was in the safe room? James. So what? That goes out. That goes to out. Two shots seems to be enough to get their attention. Where the fuck did he go? There? That didn't look like he jumped there, but... It looked like he jumped down there. Saw someone walking around past lights out. Again, whichever one of you that was. Do I need to remind you that you must never leave your post without prior clearance? Next time I catch you, I'm reporting you to the warden. Catch me if you can. A real cool person left that note. This is more or less where I came in, isn't it? Well, that's where I came in, actually. So what's this? James? Hello? No. The door don't work. Anyone in here who's played this? I know, like, Flower has. And found this area the scariest part of the game? I wonder. You did? I don't know, man. I think I still genuinely think pre-Other Side Hospital might have been the most scared I've been in this game. Other than that bit outside that we were talking about before. Yeah, I think this was the note that hints at where they stay. You gotta remember I played this all within 2 weeks. Feel the novelty can wear off if you play it for over a month. Well, I don't think that's a novelty problem. I disagree with that. I think I would actually be less scared if I was playing it all over the course of 2 weeks. Because you never get a chance to get comfortable. Every time I boot this up, I'm not sure if I'm going to be scared or not again. You know why I can't be bothered. This seems like a mistake, by the way. I wouldn't be doing this. I don't think you could pay me enough money to crawl through there. He's coming, I know he is. The bars, the walls, they can't hold him. He'll get in. He'll get in. I still have time, I can make it. Almost through, but he's close. I can feel it. He's coming to finish it. Let him come. Uh-oh. I think it's less about you played it over a short period of time, Flower, and I think it's more about sensibilities, right? We've said this before many a time, which is, like, take the hospital as an example, prime example. Some people genuinely find, like, hospitals and dentists and stuff, like, that sort of clinical sort of thing, and I guess also the just idea of that somewhere that's used to heal then becomes like a horrible place of scary death to be the scariest part of a horror game. I genuinely find bathrooms weirdly scary, but I think it's because of Silent Hill. Plus you don't like the spider mannequins? That's definitely not going to help matters, yes. Because, them being spider-like definitely going to do a number on you personally. Whereas I don't feel so scared by the spider mannequins, so that's helping me tremendously. Wait, Flower doesn't like spiders? Word on the street is Flower doesn't like spiders. They won't save you. Who's they? Shower, then the changing room to check. That's some good creepy lighting. Too far away? Someone needs to get some WD-40 on that door. I told you, didn't listen. He's here. Is he gonna be Pyramid Fella? I don't think he chases you through the prison in the original, but could be something new they added. It's just Pyramid Head slamming a door a few times to scare you. You can't send me messages anymore through the rift. So now he's just started slamming the door. Oh, what the fuck ever. I forgot how much I hated the powered nurses. We actually had the conversation with Rob in his chat yesterday about Silent Hill 2. Rob's opinions on Silent Hill 2. He thinks I'm not ragging on Rob, by the way. He's perfectly valid opinion. He thinks he's put off by the like sexy nurses and all the like sexual sort of nature of a lot of the enemies and stuff, which I think is fair. He said in his stream he didn't understand why they were like that. I think he thought it was just some sort of kinky Japanese thing, because he kept saying they were very Japanese monsters. In a way, he's not like wrong, because this like game's monster design is entirely designed around like James's repression and lack of getting it from his wife, essentially, because of her illness. So in a way, he's not wrong. They are like designed to be sexy for that reason. Japan is a fairly repressed nation, though, in that sense. Why all of their like internet stuff is crazy. Feel the good Silent Hills never use over-sexualization to appeal to the fans. No, I said the good Silent Hills. Yeah, like, I don't think the monster designs, personally, I don't think the monster designs are, overly sexual. You know what I mean? They have features that you could consider sexy. Like high heels, and the nurses have stockings on and stuff. But I don't think they're like... I don't look at them and go, "Four." I look at them and go, they look kind of gross. But it's wearing heels. So it's like, it's figuratively supposed to be sexy. Yeah, I said to Rob, and admittedly he said, you know, probably never going to play it, so I'm not worried about it. But I said I can't really go into too much detail as to why the enemies are like that, but there's a very good reason for it. But it literally would spoil, like, the end of the game. Because also, that's only Silent Hill 2, really. Well, actually, no, you know what? They're in Silent Hill 3 a bit as well, but it's mostly just Silent Hill 2, right? Where the enemies are like that. Silent Hill 3, I think, they're a bit more grotesque. Silent Hill 1, they're nothing like that. The nurses, like, for example, in Silent Hill 1, are just quite literally nurses. Like, they're not wearing any sort of skimpy attire, they're just wearing a nurse costume. Not like a Halloween nurse costume, like in James's forts. Oh, great. I feel like I'm going to have to run through here. I feel like I'm going to have to grab that stuff and all of these enemies are going to come back. So let's plan my route. If I do a jump over here, it'll get me back to this. And I just kind of sprint and make it straight for the hole, I guess, on the right. Like there. It's like a straight run. I don't want to spend like 1 billion ammo trying to fight these guys, so... We're gonna just sprint and dodge. This is gonna be the last wait, I assume. I love James's like, kind of, why am I doing this face? Whenever he reaches into a hole, he's like, oh. See ya. I got places to be. Ain't here. Got some bad news for you, Mael. They're coming. Okay. I'm out of there. Okay, so we can go down the stairs now. Get back to where we were. I've saved. Yeah, so where are they, Flower? They upstairs. Where I'm never going back. They can live there for all I care. What? Do you see him? Did you see him? Did you see him scoot back really, really fast? He went in like turbo rewind. Alright. That's equipment. Key items. Alright, we got this gross weight. Where haven't we been so far, then? Just here? Just the lower basement? And wherever this is? Which I'm not sure how you get. That's my controller. Yeah, I'm controlling it with my temple. It looks like you're supposed to get to the warden's office from that door. But I don't know, unless we find a key that opens that door. Maybe we will. We've got the entire basement to do. But what... I guess we need to open eyeless bore... No, did we just do the... No, we just did the hornless ox, so we need to do the eyeless bore door next. Which I'm assuming goes to... where would that go to? Here, maybe? Yeah, bore section. That'll be that door at the bottom there, right? So that'll take you to the warehouse and the infirmary and stuff. The thing's probably in the infirmary. Then there's stairs up there from the bore section. Maybe they go to the warden's office? It's hard to tell. But speaking on small issues with this game, here's one of mine. Go on. I'm intrigued. Sort of feel over-the-shoulder style camera takes away from some of the neat jump scares in the original game. Oh, you're like when they use the fixed camera angle in certain ways, you mean? Like they did some wild stuff with the camera in the original, fixed camera angles, drone shots, plus you don't get flavor text of James interacting with random objects in the room. Oh, now we just have to wait. How are we doing on ammo after that? area. I feel like we picked up a lot of stuff. 4 or 4 in the thing, and then 11 bonus. I assume that is a 15. 42 and 6, so 48 on that. 10 and 36, so 46. So we actually have more ammo now. 48. I think I said 46 before. We have 48 in the shotgun. We have 46 in the handgun. That's crazy. What a good situation to be in. What did that open? What did that open? It opened something. I don't know what that did. Chat, where's the ghost of Seabiscuit? Or maybe it was just the other door. Not working. Have we come across a bird door? I don't know if we have. I feel like we haven't. That's the eyeless boar door. One cannot simply walk into the eyeless boar door. I made that joke earlier. But it was good, so I made it again. Well, I like the Historical Society. I feel the original is better because of how much longer this is. It makes you get uncomfortable. Never felt like that in the original. Never really relented either. You go straight from the Society to the prison to the Labyrinth, only getting a calm with the boat ride. So you're saying you think this version lets you... Oh, hello. Lets you get a little too comfortable? Where'd he go? I think it really depends on what your definition of comfortable is, though, because, like, I would argue that the overall presentation and experience here is scarier, but it's just, like, it goes on for so much longer. Yeah, exactly. You get used to it. That it goes on for so much longer that it gets to a point where, like, you're no longer being surprised by anything. I think depending on who you are... Chat, I want to read this note, but I don't think the game pauses when you read notes, and with the radio going crazy, I don't feel safe. I'm just gonna have to assume I'm safe. Like, maybe it's in a room. Oh, whatever. Get attacked, I get attacked. Incident at the infirmary, sorry. D-183 assaulted medical staff, attempted to steal medication, situation under control, rumors of disease among the prisoners reported to administration. E-1340 had a coughing fit, reported to medical staff. That's not how you spell medical. Put an extra L in it. Medical has 1L, correct. The first instance of medical they spelt had 1L, the second one had 2 L's. I'm fairly consistently impressed by the music and the sound design, though, I will say. In this game. Even if I do hate these enemies with a fucking passion. Impossibly agile, hard as nails mannequins that are everywhere in this Silent Hill world. That don't set off your radio and constantly surprise attack you. I actually, in a way, I prefer the spider ones because they die quicker. It's a bit like the nurses. Like, the powered up nurses are actually really fucking strong, so I prefer the original nurses because they're easy to kill. But most of the other enemies, it seems like the powered up ones die faster. They just, like, do more damage. Old man's always prepared. Flip. Alright, visitation room. Let's go. So, am I right in saying, given that I don't think this has got another version, another world version, that we're fairly close to finishing the prison? Like, we still have a little bit left for sure, but we've got the bulk of it done. I feel like this is going to go straight on to the labyrinth. I don't think they're going to make me explore anywhere. Good. Guards think we're lepers now. Don't know why, but they stay away. I don't complain. Yeah, put that note in your fucking pocket. Don't put the one that told me what cell we had to go to or whatever. Just put that one in there. This is where the infamous bathroom is. Infamous? Remind me. The only infamous Silent Hill bathroom I can really remember was the one from 1. Teleport you about. Yeah, the old teleporting shits, exactly. I suppose this game has an infamous bathroom that I can think of, in the sense that there's one where you find, what's his name? Eddie. Is that a bathroom? Oh, it's a bathroom. It's inside the apartments, right? Oh, is this the one that knocks back? Was that Silent Hill 1 as well? Feel like I'm remembering little bits and pieces, but they're fragmented across all the games at this point. You okay? That's been a really bad shit. I should know I am James, and I don't shit. Who dat? Actual audio of me slipping in the shower. In Silent 1, the door knocks back. In the original Silent 2, is the exact same camera angle as the original. Right. Ooh, save room. Yeah, nice putting save rooms in these little spots. I am very tired. I think I want to get this bit done. Hopefully get the next weight. I assume, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I assume I need that weight in order to get into the basement. And maybe I just hadn't tried the door to the basement to find that out yet. That's my assumption, anyway. Sort of leads me into another point. I like a load screen in this school, but the isolatory nature of the rooms in the original made it spookier. Yeah, I could see an argument for both. To be fair. I think there's something to be said about this game's fully connected world being quite unnerving because you're never given any respite. Oh, what the fuck? Why did you then pick to do your grab move, you asshole? Reap what you sow. He knew upon entering the room that something might happen. Yeah, I suppose so. Right, oh, hang on, this goes up. Where's up gonna take me? Maybe to the warden's office, chat. That is floor 3, though. I mean, it could take me to floor 2 here. On the left, which would then take me to the warden's office eventually. He locked himself in, took the key. None of the COs got a spare, but I know there is one. He was going nuts over the disease. See if the head nurse doesn't have it. Thinks he's safe up here, up there, sorry. He'll get what's coming. Yeah, he'll get what's coming. I'm intrigued to know, Flower, maybe you have a guess here, or the Toffle. How much you actually think I have left of the game in terms of, stream-wise. I'm guessing probably, 2 to 3 more. That's my assumption. Regarding the emergency medical examination report, the report's conclusions are incorrect. The prisoners are sick. Examinations are to be repeated until their condition is properly diagnosed. Use more invasive methods if necessary. We must know the true nature of this affliction. All else is secondary. You think 3 to 4? that would be nearly, that potentially up to 12 hours. I don't know, we got that much left, I'm not sure. Although, to be fair, I am, at times, taking it at quite a slow pace. Oof, do you like that? Not a fan of that, eh? Alright. Alright, one more. I'm committed now. Committed. Eventually you're going to... There you go. That was like 18 shots to the fucking knees. This lady got strong fucking knees. None of that. Did I ever check? I didn't. Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember that puzzle. Alright, you know what, chat? It seems like the sort of room where this could be warranted. I tried to do it for free. I tried to get in there and stealth them both. One of them just really didn't want it. That one, on the other hand, she's fine with being stuffed. There you go. My phone be doing that thing where it's a little too close to like a speaker and it's going like my ear. I don't see how they're going to be able to spawn any more things for me to fight here. So maybe we're just... that's it. In this area. Repeat examination report. Conclusions. None of the examined show any clinical sign or symptom of a life-threatening illness, contagious or otherwise. The recommended endurance tests were also performed. The results have been submitted directly to the warden as per his specifications. Why are we doing this? Why are we waiting? Yeah, I definitely take these games a little slow. Like, I don't run very often. But, you know, in my defense, I'm cautious. It usually pays dividends. I usually end up like pretty well stocked and healthy. We can go to the men's save room and then to the door. Okay. 9:27 p.m. We're getting close towards the end of the stream. I may finish a little early if we get like a good stopping point. Just because I am very fucking tired. But I'm glad I streamed instead of not. I thought about cancelling for the night, but you know, we got most of the prison done, so it was worth it. It does take me here. Okay. Right. That's great. This area's a little weird. Oh, it's above the church. Is this like where the inmates go to get their prayer on? What the fuck? I ain't wasting a shotgun on a regular mannequin. That ain't happening. Wrong button. Where'd it go? Also, chat, I'm not opening this door. Why would I? Behind that door is potentially a lot of enemies. Hello? Alright. Should take me to the warden's office. So, Flower, do they actually come out of that room to chase you? Or were you just shitting with me? Because I've never seen any enemies crawl through crawl spaces, so like, I would imagine they would have had to have opened a door behind me. Which could happen. I feel like it would be a first. Oh, this seems bad. There is a save here. And definitely give me a little bit of ammo. Okay. Are these all saves from today now? Yeah. The entire thing is just saves from today. Sick. James is a lightweight. So what do I even need to do right now? I just need to fucking like leave, right? I just need to go back downstairs. I could go all the way through the fucking board department or whatever, or I could open this door that's down like one floor and then make my way down those stairs, which would take me to that the Hornless Ox area? Actually not sure. Yeah, I mean the Hornless Ox door. Is that now closed though? Hornless Ox door is now closed, right? So I like have to I would have to go to the far staircase, I think. I'd have to go through that door and then through block D or run through block C, make it to that far staircase. I think we can do that though. That's fine. William Fart for love, welcome. Once again, goes without saying, a beautiful name. Okay. Perhaps one of my favorite names on Twitch. Frankly. Now, if Flower was right, and all those enemies chase me, this area is bad. Oh, there wasn't already anyone there. I still want to deal with him, chat. What do you think James did before he, before he went to Silent Hill? You mean like as a day job? He farted in a movie theater. Maybe that was his day job. Alright, well, we've made a save. This is going to require me to go... Oh, right, okay, yeah. All the way left and then run. We're just going to sprint. Just going to sprint. Odd question, if you don't mind, Maelstrom. Go ahead. If it's something that like I'm not comfortable answering or whatever, then I just won't. But I appreciate you prefixing it. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, there's one more to do for sure. When's the last time you got punched in the nuts? Probably high school, which is a long time ago. I like how it implies it happened more than once. I mean, I think it probably did, for what it's worth. Yeah, I'm assuming bird door. Punch specifically, not kicked. That's an interesting one. See, now, here's a question. When we say punched in the nuts, though, I'm assuming, like, it counts when someone does that thing where they kind of, like, flick their hand. Like a flick a jab type thing in the balls. I'm assuming that's not, like, someone just fucking rocked up and haymakered me in the testicles, because I don't think that's ever happened. And I pray it never happens. Yeah, I assume I just can't do this puzzle until we have all 5 weights anyway. And I'm assuming that opened up that area. That's my assumption. So I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go down those stairs and that's gonna be open now. It is literally the last area of the game. Well, not the game, sorry, of the prison as well, so we're almost done. Let's go in there, see if there's a save spot in there, and I might leave that area for next time. Because I'm a sleepy boy. Sent him the floor up. Okay. Wasn't exactly what I was expecting to happen there. That's fine. That counts. It's interesting that male friends always find weird ways to bond with each other, I assume. Especially brothers tapping nuts, farting in each other's faces. Is it the testosterone? I guess? Me and my brother, I don't know, we're like maybe... That sounded like a spider fella, but he's not... There's no room for one. I feel like me and my brother maybe took some of those things a step too far. There was always, like, you know... I don't like that. There was always consent. Don't get me wrong, chat. It wasn't like I was bullied by my older brother or I bullied him or anything. I have 3 older brothers, but for the record, I'm referring to All Lives Lost. We used to play a game for fun, though, that was called Slaps, which was literally where one of you slapped the other one as hard as you can while the other one had to put his hands behind his back. Because we were bored. which I think is now, since, not because of us, obviously, but is now like an actual sport to some degree. There's slap fighting now that exists. A weight in that one. And now that's a sport, says Karlov. Yeah, there you go. I got a little bit of extra shotgun ammo, I'm just not fucking with it, okay? There's one more we missed over here as well. Woman in flight. $436 people at a recital. Well, seems like an important number. Burning Man. I would say that's burning building. To be honest. I didn't even see a man in the picture. Alright. Like I say, I am very sleepy, but let's see if we can get this last weight. That'll leave me in a good position for next week. I assume we're gonna go around here and we're gonna pull some sort of... I'm a bit confused by the tracks here. It seems like a minecart system. I'm assuming we're gonna pull some sort of lever and it's gonna like open all the doors, and then a bunch of enemies are gonna spawn and try and kill me. That's my assumption. Oh. My other monitor decided it had enough. Previewing my stream. I don't appreciate that. Power slap. Yeah, I've seen some of the slap stuff. I wouldn't say I like particularly watch it per se, but I know of it. Ran by the guy who runs UFC. See, that's not the one I'm thinking of. I think that's like a relatively new one. I think the one I'm thinking of is called like Slap Fight Champions or something. Not ran by the guy who runs UFC. Who is Dana White, by the way, and is a complete fucking... let's just say... pleb. Red light? Oh, red light. I thought that was maybe a save. Got excited. Well, we have our route out now. Which is in here and then climbing up. The weight is in that F6 room. I is a silly bell end. Yep, that's a... correct. If maybe a little bit... nice. Too nice for him. Way to refer to that fella. It's kind of annoying because I used to like the UFC. I'm tired, otherwise a C-bomb would be carpet bombed over his name. That's probably more fitting, for sure. Yeah, I haven't watched UFC in a long time, but I used to. Like, instead of boxing or whatever, I would prefer to watch UFC back in the day. Equally, you know, fighty sports, but UFC had a lot more technical fighting going on with all the groundwork stuff. Plus, you know, as a sport, believe it or not, punching each other with very little padding on is considerably safer than punching each other with big padded gloves. Can I just say, it's nice being able to fire this shotgun every so often now. Quite cathartic. Is this a Silent Hill 4 reference? Who? Who said that? Is that you, Morbo? They're really Lunchables. Whatever he's saying. It sounds like me putting on a demon voice. And I'm like, demon voice. Jane? You got stuck on that fucking chair. I couldn't move. Got scared. Due to recent acts of, I thought I said inmate violence, prisoner D239 has been transferred to solitary confinement in cell F6. There's a question mark. I've drawn an interrobang, essentially. By the way, chat, if you don't know what an interrobang is, that's a good word. What's the point? Why did I bother unlocking it? I am sorry, I am so sorry, I couldn't let them take you, and now you're still here, aren't you? Okay, here's my escape route. We run out of here into F9, and then we go up the ladder. I think we can get through this without fighting anything if need be. Uh-oh. Chad, that's not good. What is happening? Occupado, yeah. How many fucking dead bodies there are here? I didn't do all this, did I? Did I do all that? Oh shit, it's raining. Alright. Well, I was gonna say I could just leave it here, chat, but I think we all know what's happening. And I think we know what's coming up. Well, some of us will definitely know what's coming up. And if I left you, chat, on that cliffhanger, I feel like I wouldn't be forgiven. The execution lever. Here we go. You might notice the two pyramid fellas. One for your grace, I do not plead, for the flames I did set free. Sisters shrieked, and children cried, no one made it out alive. What was the thing for this? It said... What did it say before I pulled the execution lever? It says up there... Pull ye but once on a rope strayed end, choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tails, think upon each sin, or let blind fate choose, let the judgment begin. Flames I did set free, sisters shrieked, children cried, no one made it out alive. Arsonist. Pyramid heads on either side gives Stargate movie poses, yeah. The wealth of others I did take, the seventh statue I did break, and yet my deeds I don't regret, I had my reasons, that is that. Doesn't even rhyme. I took the child, you are quite right, carried her off into the night, she did not scream, she did not bawl, I was her father after all. Oh, we can read like that, I see. Once the sun has ceased its rain, I cut through the rusty chain, pushed the door and snuck within, filled my buckets to the brim. So this is stealing. Mummy dearest, mummy sweet, your love for me was so deep. Why, oh why, you shouted out when my knife pierced through your heart. That doesn't rhyme either. This is matricide. I waited long, I bid my time. I waited to commit my crime. The man appeared, he saw me not. A bloody end is what he got. Now, am I supposed to be, like, picking which ones of these are not sins? I wonder. Or which ones are the worst? Because this is just, like, nothing. This one... Nothing happened. The reason I'd have to say was to survive another day, and then it was a loaf of bread. To them, it was a loaf of bread. To me, a cherished step ahead. So, I mean, that sounds like someone who's just stealing to eat. You were oh so kind to me, filled my heart with joy and glee. In the end, it was for naught. Why oh why, you ask, why not? That just sounds like someone whose relationship didn't work out. Oh, it's the ones at the bottom matching them to the ones above. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That makes sense. That one goes there, I think. Why, oh, why, you shouted out. Oh, you also kind of me filled my heart drawingly, and then you asked for not why, oh, why, you ask why not. Right? So that's why, oh, why, oh, why. I watched them burn. I heard them cry. I felt a soothing warmth inside. It felt so good, I cannot lie. And for my bliss, they had to die. That one works with that. The reason I have to say was another day. I think that's probably this one. Once the sun has ceased to rain. It's rain. I cut through the rusty chain, pushed the door, snuck within, filled my pockets to the brim. The reason I have to say was to survive another day. To them it was a loaf of bread, to me a cherished step ahead. Maybe. That one might not be. My only daughter, joy of days, they wanted to take you away. Hush, little baby, and be still. If I can't have you, no one will. I think. Truth, I did not hesitate, as my blade sealed the poor man's fate. Wait, what's this one? So my guilt was plain to see. I had robbed the pharmacy. Yet I did so not for gain, but so I could ease the pain. The wealth of others I did take, the seventh statue I did break, and yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reasons, that is that. So my guilt is plain to see. I had robbed the farmers. I think that might be that one. But that one could be switched with the top right, honestly. But does this work now? I've waited long. I bid my time. I waited to commit my crime. The man appeared. He saw me. Not a bloody end is what he got. In the truth, I did not hesitate as my blade sealed the poor man's fate. He knew the rules. They are quite clear. Go against me. Your end is near. I think that's probably this one. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to do something automatically, so I'm just going to try switch these two. Feel like that just did a save. And I don't think it did that last time, and now that's locked in. They're all locked in. I can't move them anymore. Did I do it? Did I do it? Gotta pull on the rope. Maybe I will after I save. And then now this is where I finish the stream and say, sorry everyone, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm finishing the stream right now. Gotta pull on the rope of the one you think, oh right, is truly innocent. Well, it's got to be like 2 or 4, I think. The wealth of others I did take. 7 statute I did break. Yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reason. That is that. The reason if I have to say, was to survive another day. To them it was a loaf of bread. To me it was a cherished step ahead. That's just someone who's stealing because they're hungry. And yes, it's a crime, but I think it's not something worth hanging someone over. This one, once the sun has ceased its rain, I cut through the rusty chain, pushed the door and snuck within, filled my pockets to the brim. It was plain to see I'd robbed the pharmacy. Yeah, I did so not for gain, but so I could ease the pain. Is also, to be honest, very similar to the bread fella. Could be drug addiction. Yeah. I think we're going to have to go for 2. So I pull on the rope of the one that I think is innocent, correct? Not pull on the ropes of all the ones I think are guilty. I gotta do the one who went for food. I mean, like, ultimately, it's a crime, but... Whee! It's based on the OG puzzle, Free the Innocent Man. Yeah. Wait, so is that not where I fight Pyramid Fella? Outside? Didn't you fight them outside before? Did they change it? I remember 2 pyramid fellas with spears that you had to run around in the rain fighting or whatever. If you failed, you get sent to a room full of monsters. That was hotel. Wait, so where am I going now? Is this Labyrinth? Like, are we going straight into Labyrinth? I don't know if I want to go straight into Labyrinth. I kind of want to... If I'm not going to fight Pyramid Head, I want to stop. Why do I remember fighting there, then? That seems so familiar. The gallows and then, like, the 2 pyramid heads on the thing. Alright, chat, listen. We're gonna walk for a bit, and I'm just gonna see if there is a save. Very small amount into this. And if there isn't, then we're gonna stop. Because I'm not ready to do a whole nother area. The only reason I was carrying on is because I thought we were just about to do a boss fight. There is, don't worry, you're coming up to a boss. What, Eddie? I'm trying to think of who you fight now. But it's an intense one. Can't say I like the sound of that. I'd save it for another day, okay. But I'm gonna get the save before it, is what you said, right? I'm like, what the fuck are we, where are we going? Okay. We get the save first, then it's fine, we'll carry on until I get the save. There you go. Eddie is a pushover, he's filled with pizza. How could you just sit around here and eat pizza? Alright, well, I guess this is our last save then, before presumably a boss fight that's coming up, which we're gonna do next time. I'm just remembering so many things about these games in the wrong order. And I didn't even play Silent Hill 2 that long ago, it was only a couple of years ago. But that's just how my brain works. Alright folks. Whatever the fuck is through there, we find out next week. Because that's it for me, for another week of Silent Hill Remake. Or Silent Hill 2 Remake, rather. We will be back here next week, next Thursday. I think the plan is, if I don't finish it next Thursday, which seems very unlikely, we will be, because I'll be starting the Pampas and Celine playthrough with Flower on Thursdays as of the 27th. So we will switch Silent Hill over to Tuesdays until it is done. So that 25th will be like a Silent Hill day, basically. Stick around for the outro and the end screen and all that chat, but that's it from me tonight. Thank you very much for coming along for Toluca Prison. Hope you had a good time.